I am right now in a $400,000 profit on the trades I showed you I exactly took from the beginning. And right now, this is only the beginning. I mean, Ethereum is clearly pushing up higher like we've been expecting, but I cannot stress enough about the fact about where we're currently standing, because yes, phase 2 is clearly on its way right now. Because out of all my experience from all my previous bull runs, I do know in the last 10 to 15% of the bull market, 90% of all the gains are realized. So this is the time to pay attention, because not only I am paying attention, but Sharplink Gaming bought another 77,000 Ethereum yesterday. Guys, we are at the starting point of a major altcoin season, and of course, it's not only the altcoins that are about to be breaking out, because Bitcoin is on the verge of this massive breakout trade I want to be taking, with liquidity being piling up exactly on the top side. So guys, a lot to discuss on today's update video. Don't forget to once again watch this video till the end, because it's going to be an absolutely banger of a video, a very important one. I'm going to give a big update on all my trades here, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, slap on that like button, and let me jump straight away in towards today's update video. First of all, obviously, the trades are right now doing absolutely tremendous, because of course Ethereum is pushing up further and further, and one of those reasons why Ethereum has been pushing up further is of course that retail interest is clearly starting to return ever so slightly right now, and of course it is something that always tends to be happening at that end stage of the cycle. And of course the next step is that money is going to be flowing in towards large caps, which I am right now betting very heavily on. Of course, those are right now not yet in major and crazy profits, but I do believe soon that is going to be happening. So not going all too deep in towards that, because I talked about it a lot here, I want to discuss of course the price targets on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And first of all, of course, I am also in a Bitcoin trade here, like you can see right now, about $50,000 in profit. My face is exactly in front of it, but you can see over here on the left side, that is my Bitcoin trade here. And honestly, we are right now starting to be breaking above this previous range high right here. And ever since we did so, guys, we are right now starting to see a slight little continuation higher. And honestly, Bitcoin is creating a major bull flag pattern. And whenever it breaks out outside of this bull flag pattern, I do think the continuation higher could be very much imminent. And if I'm also looking at the imminent short term, I can see that there is a lot of liquidity right now piling up above us. And as soon as Bitcoin is going to be grabbing this liquidity, we could start to see that next short squeeze going to be happening. But of course, ultimately, the chances that Bitcoin is at least going to be moving all the way up towards 121,000 US dollars are very, very high, since we are building up so much liquidity on the top side. So this next breakout trade for Bitcoin, I remain to be in my long position, and I think it's going to be more than obvious that Bitcoin is going to be pushing higher, and ultimately then the market is going to be following as well here. So if you want to be opening up your own trades on WeX right now here, guys, if you go to the first link in today's video description, you come to this page where you can basically claim, first of all, a free $100. If you add your recovery phone number and your email, you will get a free $100. And on top of that, guys, you can get up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses. But more importantly, also, if you sign up an account using this link below, you will get a free 25% fee rebate forever. So it is very, very valuable, because this literally makes WeX the best and cheapest exchange out there for you guys out there to trade. So if you want to be trading and don't pay a lot of fees, WeX is the way to go here. And of course, you will only get that fee rebate if you sign up an account using that first link below. So make sure to check it out in today's video description. Further on, Bitcoin is of course the breakout, right? Just like I said earlier. And the price target for this breakout ultimately is going to be looking somewhere around 128,000 US dollars, which is of course a very beautiful target. So 128,000 US dollars is going to be the price target if Bitcoin is going to be breaking outside of this bull flag pattern. We've been consolidating in it for already 2.5 weeks already, and yeah, what I'm looking at as well on the 1 hour time frame is just also that confirmation, not only above this high, but especially above that 120k level. So yes, I do know a lot of liquidity is laying over there, but it could also be a trap, since this is a major level of resistance. So I need to see the confirmed breakout above 120k as well, and then I can start to say, okay, now we're going to be looking for that continuation higher. So those are the two important levels. If we break above those, then yes, the continuation is going to be more than obvious. Then yesterday as well, President Trump, of course, guys, the president of the United States, has poured another $300 million in towards a Bitcoin-linked option strategy. So, guys, he definitely knows. And for the ones that don't know it, the US government will release their crypto strategy. That is literally happening in 2 days. On Wednesday, they're going to be releasing the way on how they're going to be buying Bitcoin and altcoins and Ethereum. Guys, you don't understand how big this is. This is going to be a massive week for crypto. Also, guys, of course, we do know it. This Wouters report is going to be obviously have a very big effect. But also, we're going to get the FOMC rate decision. We're going to get the Powell. We're going to get the press conference. We're going to get the numbers from Q2. So it's going to be obviously be a very, very big week here. So Bitcoin, I am expecting to get a lot of volatility over here. Then also the most recent crash happened due to, of course, a major 80,000 Bitcoin sell here. And that was, of course, Galaxy. And for the ones that don't know it, Galaxy has publicly stated that they are willing to be buying Ethereum. With all their Bitcoin sales, they want to be buying Ethereum with it. So there's something very big happening. There's a very big shift happening right now here. And of course, that is where I am betting up with my trades here. So I also do believe that as soon as retail is clearly going to be returning, I mean, so far it has not really returned yet so far. But as soon as it really does return, these coins like Dogecoin, Pepe, Cardano, Ondo Finance, they are all going to be running like crazy. So that is why I'm also betting very heavily on their rotation as well here. And of course, I discussed this already many times before while my trades were still actually in a loss here, and now they're in a massive profit, and I will continue to hold them open. And yeah, just like I said earlier, guys, if you need one good exchange to trade on, it is definitely going to be WeX, because it is also the cheapest one out there for sure. So talking a little bit more about Ethereum, of course, as I said, Sharplink Gaming bought another 77,000 Ethereum. Of course, they are buying Ethereum like a madman. It is insane what is happening. Of course, all the charts are suggesting a big altcoin season is happening right now. The ETH compared to Bitcoin valuation is right now breaking above one of the most critical levels of resistance, which is, of course, at 0.032 level. Of course, if we can confirm the break above this level, which we're trying to do right now, I mean, realistically speaking, the next target is going to be almost another 25% increasement from here on as well here, because that is of course going to be the next realistic target for ETH here. So things are looking very good for Ethereum on this moment of time. Of course, on the monthly time frame, we're about to close it. We are also about to have a big breakout right here. And of course, whenever this breakout is going to get sentimented, yeah, we're obviously going to be seeing a big continuation. Of course, Bitcoin did the same. And of course, last time Bitcoin did it, you just couldn't ignore it. It ran all the way towards the upside. So this is also one of the trades I am taking with my trade over here on WeX. I am betting that Ethereum is going to be running up much higher from this point. And of course, in like 1 or 2 months from now on, I am definitely going to be closing out of my positions, because then I think it is a better time to be staying away from the market. But from now on, I still believe it's a good period to be exposed to the market, especially for altcoins. You can see also the recovery have been very strong on ETH. And on Bitcoin dominance chart, we are seeing a bearish crossover for the first time in about 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. So there is something clearly insane happening right now here. And yeah, that is just making me very bullish. And then at the same time, we are seeing a massive shift in M2 money supply here. There's more and more money getting printed, and ultimately that is going to be leading towards higher prices again here. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, slap up that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.